To explore the meaning of life with the female neighbor, Carl left his daughter at home alone. However, an accident took his daughter's life. Just like the happy family was lost. Fast forward 5 years, Carl inadvertently discovered a time tunnel and traveled back to the day his daughter had the accident. His daughter was thankfully saved, but just as Carl was about to leave, his past self returned home at that moment. In a flash, without getting a clear look at each other, Carl accidentally killed his past self in the house. The daughter was saved, but he had created another tragedy. Carl clumsily buried the body in the yard, then cut his long hair, continuing to live in this family as himself. But during a family meal, the daughter was unusually resistant to Carl, saying he wasn't her father because that morning she saw Carl cleaning up the blood. Though he desperately tried to hide the body, he couldn't escape his daughter's eyes. To close the gap with his daughter, Carl learned she disliked music lessons, so he stopped her from attending, warning a hug after being apart for 5 years. At the birthday party, Carl looked at the friends and family around, feeling incredibly estranged. Then, friend Chris was watching the daughter draw, but after seeing the drawing, Chris's face changed dramatically, and he hurriedly left. Carl also noticed something was off. He looked at his daughter's drawing, seeing a depiction of him killing his other self. Feeling a sense of impending doom, Carl rushed out into the heavy rain. Before this, Carl tried to tell Chris about it, but Chris thought he was joking. When he arrived in the yard, Chris had already unearthed the body he buried. Carl tried to explain, but Chris was intent on exposing him in front of everyone. But at that moment, a neighbor suddenly appeared behind Chris and then struck him on the head. The sudden event left Carl very perplexed, and the neighbor's following words made everything clear.